Y'all, I was talking for like 5 minutes. I swear. I was talking for 5 minutes and y'all could not hear me. I apologize. So I started it off and just said, "What's up, everybody? Welcome to the official D spot. Welcome to the yard." It's rainy and 87 degrees here in Richmond. We got flash flood warning, so it's a mess outside. But happy Wednesday to you. It's my Friday, so of course this is my last work day for the week. So I am here to give you guys some commentary, some time, some conversation. We're gonna talk about what's going on because I mean it would be, you know what I'm saying? I can't not talk about it just because it's my homie, aka and my moderator. But we're gonna definitely talk about what's going on. I'm gonna talk with respect. I'm hoping that y'all will as well, but I can't censor. Y'all just ain't gonna dog my girl out. Let's just say that. But let's have a conversation. And I want to tell y'all a little bit about what's going on in my other forms of social media. Like right now, my Facebook is really popping. I've figured out how to enhance my performance bonuses, and it's really been beneficial for me. I have an exclusive interview tomorrow. So on Facebook, there is this story that's going viral right now of a lady who was dating a guy for 7 months. She was dating him in what she thought was an exclusive relationship for 7 months, only to find out that he is completely married, and has two small kids and not leaving his wife, basically. So I'm going to be doing an interview with her on Facebook. Once I do that interview, I'm going to edit it and then bring it over to TikTok, YouTube, and other platforms. But I am going to be doing it specifically on Facebook because she's a Facebooker. And then I'm going to welcome her into the world of podcasting so that she can hopefully share her story and maybe help someone else throughout the process. It's going to be a very controversial conversation. So we're going to record it live and in person. So that way I can edit it and adjust it if necessary. Just to be sensitive to the conversation and some of the questions that I'm going to ask her. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Give me 1 second. Shout out to everybody that's in the room. So that's what's going on in my world on Facebook and other platforms or whatever. But we here to talk about YouTube. Can I please get some likes on the board? Can I please get some likes on the board? I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody that's in here real quick. And then I'm going to jump right into my commentary. Thank you. I picked a little rainy cabin because it's a rainy day. So let me hopefully get back to the top of the list, and I'm trying to hurry up. First of all, this troll right here, sick of it, came in and said, "Don't come on here kissing her ass." If I wanted to come on here and kiss Sassy's whole ass, I have the right to do that. But because I'm not an ass kisser, I'm a person who can give my opinion, and my friends can respect me for my opinion. I'm gonna come on here and say what I saw, and then we're gonna move forward. So, what's up, Room Shaker? Hey, Miss BB. Hey, cooling with the crew. Sade Adams, Sandra K. What's up, Rennie? Mitri. What Jasmine MHT, January Capricorn, Miss Gerald, Pretty Chocolate Girl. You see, you still got your wrench, right? Hey, Jamie. What's up, Morgan? Hey, Jennifer, honey. It's another play. Oh, Jenny. Soul Sister number one show. How are you doing? What's up, Erica Fierce, GMK? Black Pearl, Miss LA. What up, Kim T. Evans, Queen Cannabis, Robin, PDP, TSW, OCOV, Shady Lives of YouTube, Rico the Sleaze, Hood Therapy, the one and only K Fit, no, the real K Fit. Did I say Queen Cannabis? If I didn't, hello, my love. Black Pearl, Miss Ray, 300, Lisa J, Diva Styles, Trisha, Fifi TV, Rainy Puds, Butter Pecan. I was enjoying the instrumental. All right, y'all. If I didn't speak, I apologize, but I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying? We already 6 minutes into it. Hey, Shafi. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thank you for my mods for being here. Shouts out to everybody. Hey, Miss Jean, Three Heartbeats. Hey, Jazz A, Sean P, Don Player, Miami Popo, Max Boogie. Everybody, Tammy Lynn. All right, boom. Let's get to the bottom of the screen and let's get it started. So, hey, Just Krista, I was just watching your live and I did wait until you was going off before I even hit the button. So, just thought I would let you know. So basically, we saw it, so we're gonna talk about it. We got 66 views, so I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna slow stroke this since we ain't got that many views. Y'all ain't really interested in the conversation. Y'all ain't trying to push me into the algorithms. Y'all already know I don't come live but once every blue moon, so they already not gonna be recommending me to nobody else. So can I please get at least 100 likes so that way we can have the conversation together? I'm not gonna talk about it myself. I mean, I'm gonna let y'all talk, come up and spit y'all shit, say what y'all gotta say. But thank you, Hey the Bushes. Thank you. We hit 72, so that's what 25, 26. Hey Nina, we only need a few more, please, y'all. We only need a few more. Shouts out to the people in the bushes watching. Could you please hit the like? Thank you for the share as well. So let's go ahead and get roll into the conversation. So basically, it went down this morning over. It didn't really go down over there, but since then I have looked at it. Hey Toya, and I do want to say that it kind of is going down. So basically, YTC has been doing her morning show, and within her morning show, she has taken on a co-host, aka co-pilot, and her friend Sassy. They call themselves the twins, some sort. They might not call themselves that, but that's what I'm gonna call them right now. I know I've heard it referenced before. One's the nice guy, one's the bad guy. They play good cop, bad cop type situation. They give their commentary on the beef sector day to day. I wake up in the morning and I definitely will listen in to the ladies. I like their interaction and stuff. Well, today just wasn't the day for it, I guess. So YouTube cameras did her show and it was all the way about to the end. Sassy came in. They were having a conversation. Now, where things went wrong, y'all know I tell a horrible story. So if y'all want to dig in later, hey Dreamy, y'all can. Because y'all know I'm just like I'll cut 16 corners and get right to the issue. So basically, Sassy didn't like that YTC had went into, I believe it was Rodney's chat. Rodney was looking for Sassy to drop down in his chat. Sassy wasn't there, or if she wasn't dropping down to give him the pleasure of being there. So she made the mention that Sassy's in a meeting, so she wouldn't be there. Now, Sassy didn't really like the fact that YTC spoke for her in another chat, and I guess this can go for anybody. Hey, Vashti, this can go for everyone to know or to note. If you are in a chat and someone is looking for Sassy, it's not your place to answer, is what I'm understanding or what I took from it. Now, where I have to back up is, hey, blah, blah, blah. Where I have to back up is, now, Sassy didn't really have a chance to go back on what was said and to kind of correct herself or anything, in my opinion, because the show was over shortly after she said that. But what happened was, Sassy, earlier in the live, you did, in fact, and I don't think that you were denying this. I think you were just saying, I don't want you to speak for me in another chat at all. And let's just leave that there. And YTC's point was, Sassy, you mentioned on the live stream that you were going to be going into a meeting and you were going to do this, blah, 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 which we all know Sassy will mention that she has a meeting to go to, or if she's heading to a meeting, she'll mention it, whatever the case may be. So I wouldn't personally think that it would be a big thing. Apparently, that is a pet peeve of Sassy's, which we don't know until you cross that line, and then a boundary has to be set. So I do think that the way it kind of played out, hey Voodoo, it was kind of like everything happened so quickly, so it wasn't room for clarification. So it kind of put them in a spot where they had to. It became snappy really really fast. Like it was. I wish I had permission to play YTC's video because it's right at the end of the video, but I don't want to go in and play her stuff without her consent, even though I love her down and she is a member here. Rico, not too much on my Sassy now. Look, I told y'all I'm not dragging her at all because I love me some Sassy, and I wouldn't dare drag YouTube cameras. There's a misunderstanding between them, so we definitely gonna talk about it. But let's get there. Now, this is one of the reasons why I am glad and prefer not to have a co-host, because I'm not gonna share the spotlight, and we're not gonna fall out, and then it's gonna be made known that this is my channel when we know, you know what I'm saying, you know whose channel it is, you know who you came there to see. So it kind of draws a little bit of a line in a wedge in the line, or whatever, however you refer to that. I think Sassy's mistake was going live, right? So that's what happened next. So the live ended abruptly. YouTube camera said that she wasn't going to entertain it. She wasn't going to, pretty much, if I could speak for YouTube camera, hey Big Smooth Tennessee, I would say that she felt disrespected, and she felt that she was talked down to in that moment. The reason why I say that is because when she did come back, she spoke about Sassy went live next, and Sassy wasn't really going to talk about it. Then Miss Olivia hit the panel, asked some questions. Hey, Dr. LaShanya, you can't really not talk about something. It's like a whole huge elephant in the room. Sassy made it clear that she didn't mind having a conversation with YTC, which she attempted to reach her behind the scenes, and she wasn't able to get her. So when she went live, I'm assuming the purpose was to bring it up, or at least give her the opportunity to come up and they can have that conversation. But what ended up happening was it didn't happen, and she ended up just, you know what I'm saying, going on with the content, which the crowd is not going to let you move past what's in the room. So therefore, she had to, at that point, I guess, say something. I don't know. Hello, O.D.S. I believe they're both strong, independent individuals and stand firm in their beliefs. I agree, and that's a lot why they get along, because they are a lot alike. I do feel like YTC felt disrespected, but I don't know. And I'm not trying to play soft for anybody. I'm not going at all. I wouldn't dare do that, because this is these ladies' situation. I don't even want to call it a fight, because they're not fighting per se. YTC did go live though, and she kind of doubled down on what she said. I mean, it's her channel. She's not going to wait or stand back and allow anybody to speak before her, which, I mean, unfortunately, in that dynamic that you guys have made it, it's become a panel of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all share the panel and the spotlight. So it's kind of hard to say, well, at this point now, I want to be serious. I want to take the rights. I want to have my own place, even though we know it's yours, when it's been comfortable for her to be able to do it for so long. So this brings awareness to others who may share panels or have co-hosts and stuff. Make sure it's known and the lines are clear. If there's ever a moment where you guys are going left or something is not seeming right, I would probably just, one of us would rather drop immediately before we would bring more attention to it. I believe it was a build-up. This was accumulation of feelings, not the result of one offense. Now, Rainy, I've never witnessed them to bump heads or anything in the past. So I don't know. I've never witnessed that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I watched them every single time that they were up there to see them for hours, because YTC come on early in the morning. I would normally wake up and she would already be in the midst of what she's doing, and I would just fall into position. The her and Sassy dynamic hasn't been going, but what, maybe 2 weeks now? Sassy has been doing that for about a week. Today it was just too much. She pretty much little girl YTC. So I've heard other people say that in the comments. So I didn't know if that's how others felt. What system or program did you use to create this beautiful banner with the animated fireplace? It's awesome. So it's actually a secret. I'll tell you on the member side how I do this. I'm not gonna put it out there because I don't want everybody to steal my little trick. So I'll tell you about it at a later time, bestie. I got you, baby. Or you can email me. They are not at all alike. See, some people don't think they're alike at all. So is it the difference of each other? Do they work well together because one is this way and one is the other way, Nina? Is that how you would say it? Hey, Brie. I'm behind. Hey, Cola. Y'all make sure y'all check out Cola James. She got some cute political shirts and stuff that you can get, some graphic tees. What up, Otto? Hey, Ox City. So I mean, the whole thing is about setting boundaries. That is correct. I like Sassy. I do. She grew on me, but she was rude as fuck, like always condescending and nasty base. But the problem is Sassy kind of downplayed like she didn't know what she did. That is the part that really pissed off YTC. The fact that she felt like Sassy completely just overlooked it and just like, girl, let's just go, let's just do this. Now, I get that from Sassy. That's a nonchalantness that Sassy possesses. And I don't take offense because I'm that way myself. So if me and Sassy were up here, if we were to bump heads on a situation, not to say bump heads, but if we came to a disagreement of something, she would approach it right here and she would just tell me how she feels. I would tell her how I feel. She stormed off of my panel before and then we move forward. Like, but that's the dynamic of our relationship. I don't know if her and YTC share that same type of relationship dynamic to where they talk to each other that way, or if today was kind of like YTC was like, "Hey, bitch, what? Like, I'm a whole female, you a whole female. We both grown ladies. Let's not do this." Is kind of the feeling that I got from it. But I'm hoping that they would be able to speak, not necessarily behind the scenes. I do agree with the notion of I'm trying to turn my light up, y'all. I do agree with the notion of if it happens on YouTube, in the public, you should address it in the public. I'm not saying that they should have an all-out conversation to put all of their business in the front street, but I do think that they should have a conversation about how that situation played out in public because it happened definitely in the public. Hey, Jessica B. No, a strong individual has nothing to do with it. You don't talk to people like that. Just set boundaries. So a lot of people didn't like the way that she was talked to. That's definitely understanding. I really like them together. I think there's a possibility that they could come around together. However, I do like them together. That's what's up, Ari. Sassy had YTC effed up. YTC like, bitch, let's go. I'm tired of you today, LOL. She had to thank you for her service vibes. She did. I agree. It's a good example for all. Yeah, it's a learning opportunity for everybody who wants to get in those situations where you're allowing others on your platform and you're sharing the spotlight. Basically, that's what it is. They aren't alike, and that's fine. YTC doesn't overstep, and is a very considerate person. So you're building more to the fact that they aren't alike. So maybe when I said they're alike, that's not what I meant necessarily, because I did explain that they like good cop, bad cop. So it's like two different personalities. You have daytime and you have a nighttime, but when they come together, it gives a good bond and a good mix, is what I should have said. So I apologize. I retract that statement. Hey, Miss Rhonda B. They bump heads, but they do so playfully. And there's only so many times that you will playfully bump heads before one time one person is going to be a little bit more annoyed than the other, not knowing what may have been going on or what transpired. Some people put it in the air or even asked while Sassy was live. Maybe she was upset because Sassy was late to the show. I don't know what their actual commitment is. Oh, they've been doing it like a month? Oh, wow. See, I've only caught it like 2 weeks. I don't know what exactly their commitment is. Is Sassy expected to be there from the beginning to the end? Does she just drop in randomly? Is it an everyday thing? Like, yeah. The Bushes, I am drinking a soda. I'm back drinking sodas like 1 or 2 a day. Let's not even go there. I'm still maintaining my weight loss stuff. But yes, it is. Let me drink a sip now. So what you asked. Connie Chung, how are you, my love? You ain't never lied. YTC, and I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way. I want numbers too, bitch. So, and I'm not calling you a bitch. Y'all know how I talk. YTC wanted numbers and wanted a morning slot. And she got it. In the words of Beef Sector, this is the Beef Sector. I can't deny it at all. That's exactly what it is. This is the Beef Sector. They beef sectoring, and that's what it's gonna be. Hey Cassandra Green, can somebody go ask her, can he play it so we can hear it? Yeah, I'm not gonna play it without her dropping down and telling me that I can or something. I just don't feel comfortable. And let me catch up on the comments, y'all, because I'm so far behind. What up, swag? Mary, for my misunderstanding, YTC invites Sassy to do this. So your understanding, she invites her. Sassy's not changing. She called herself Sassy for a reason. Maybe if YTC pour coffee over her head, she might change. Whatever. Although I watched those fireplace and Rainbow Ambience help me sleep. And that's exactly what it is, blah, blah, blah. I just put it on the big screen. their show has been really entertaining to me. It has. Nina's just a hater, and her and TMO can ho some. Don't do that. I would love to see them. Y'all. And if I gotta be honest, as much as I no, I can't say that because I don't hold grudge and stuff. I do miss seeing the Miss O on the streets. That's not saying I want to kiss her ass or anything. I don't apologize for none of the shit that I said, but I do miss seeing her on the street. So that's that. It can get a little cringy at times, but I enjoyed them both. So everybody feels like it can be a little cringy. Do y'all feel that they should retire the show as a collective and just keep it one on one, like Sassy do her shows sporadically when she does, and and what's the child name? YT. I'm sorry, I don't mean it like that. And YTC does hers on her own, like she's already been doing. What do y'all think about that? Drop your comments down below. Let me know. I said drop your comments like this is a video. I'm about to put a poll up, y'all, so we can see. I want to see how y'all feel about it. And thank you to the people who signed up for my new Instagram channel, as well as the people who followed me on TikTok. Hold on. Sassy shouldn't be I'm about to ask the question. Don't answer it yet, y'all. I'm about to ask in the comments. Hold on. Why the fuck my internet not working? Like, go to my motherfucking channel, bitch. O.D.S. And she had this. What else she say? Hey, they should kiss and make up. Now, if YTC is in the bushes right now, and if Sassy is in the bushes, could you ladies drop down and maybe have a little conversation, or you know what I'm saying, see how y'all can talk through this situation? Because I don't think it has to be the end. I'm not begging you guys to do it. I'm not forcing you to. But even if you don't walk away as friends again, if y'all want to just talk it out like grown women, the opportunity is there. Y'all know that's what the yard is about. I was trying to do a poll, but it's taking forever for my screen. It won't show me the chat on the desktop version. So I'm waiting for the chat to pop up. There we go. The chat just popped up. So now I can hit the plus sign, start a poll. And let's say all right, y'all. The poll is up. I'm gonna drop the link as well if anybody wants to come up because that's all I had. I haven't really been paying attention to what's been going on, y'all, because I've been working on my Facebook. So no ODS. It's not time to make up. Let us finish dragging sex. Secret deodorant wear ass. Jessica B. Okay, Jessica, you can continue. It should not feel cringy to YCC. Y'all, Sassy has a condescending takeover spirit. Now, when I first joined YouTube, the trolls and everybody used to tell me I had a takeover spirit, especially when I would get on a panel. And I don't know why that shit offended me so much when I first started. I was just whenever they would say I had a takeover spirit, I would get so offended and I would just leave the panel and just not talk anymore. Now I don't give a fuck. I sit up there, bitch, and take the mic out of your hand and start talking, bitch. We can get this conversation going. Hey, Miss Catherine. So if y'all are in here, make sure y'all take a look at and hit the poll. I did drop the link as well. So if anybody wants to come up, the question on the poll says, should damn, say that 3 times fast. Should Sassy and YTC continue the show? And this is the morning show. So, not blowing snot. I saw her get mad at your comment. I didn't think it was that bad. Lady, never have. She been disliked since she was on Sir King's channel. Oh, well, child, they should just be friends and do their own separate shows. I agree with that. Keep the friendship, lose the show. Because I would rather have a friend, especially if they were friends who talked on the phone and everything, or even text and had each other's personal numbers. I would much rather keep that friendship than to have a morning show. These morning shows ain't nothing, y'all. It ain't nothing nice. I can honestly say, hey, lady of the hour, I saw you live yesterday. Um, I can honestly say, out of all of the morning shows, and I'm trying to think of who all does morning shows, I think Ronnie Q is the only one that hasn't had any fallout with any of her. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been a shift in the dynamic of the shows. Remember Ness and J Dunn did a morning show for 2 days. Remember y'all remember when the my boys used to be I didn't want to say that too loud. Now we got Ronnie Q in the morning. I miss Bless in the morning. Like, is it any more morning shows? You say you're not a morning person anyway. Hey, Lavon. Because she doesn't have a co-host. Exactly. You can't argue by yourself. So I mean, you can run the show how you want to. You can drop the link when you want to. You can invite people up whether you choose to or not, or you can just have it going down. Now the Hood Table don't normally do morning. Hood Table been on sporadically, so her crew is solid. I will say, they do, but you can tell that the Hood Table and them, because they come from LSA. If I'm not mistaken, they all come from LSA. They have a connection because they talk a lot, and they could even disagree in public, and I don't think it would be a problem because they have probably a more of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? More of a friendship there. I think Sassy was really embarrassed and her feelings was hurt. Instead of her saying that, she decided to deflect, gaslight, and double down. Well, damn, Mary, you really don't fuck with her. I listen to Ronnie Q in the morning while I'm driving and having my coffee. Yeah. Which morning show you miss a lot? My boys. Miss Rainy Puds? Okay, yeah, I see you. Hey, Dabna. I do miss the consistency of waking up every morning knowing that you could go over and listen, whether it was some fuck shit that you didn't care about, whether it was Code giving a description of something that he was wrong on. It was something to do, and it would start your day off and get you off into another live. I will admit that. Hey, Victoriously Shay. Yeah, we all miss Bless, but we know she's doing good. She'll drop it out every so often. She keeps her memberships and stuff active, though. I do know that. Y'all feel free to hit the cash app if you like. A brother ain't been live begging in at least, when the last time I went live? Hold on. I ain't begged in probably 4 days. Let me see. Content live. It's been 5 days since I went live, y'all. So I haven't begged in 5 days. So if somebody want to send me $1 or three, by all means, $ D spot. I think Sassy. Me too, you mad, even if you got everything wrong. I like Ronnie Q's show. She talks about it all, even politics. That is true. And that's something, Grace, which I hope you understand. I call you the name for your acronym, God's riches at Christ's expense. I don't generally get into sex conversation, race, or political, only because it's so many different opinions about it. And also those controversial conversations can get your channel looked at funny. So I try to steer away from that. And I'm not mature enough to have them because I'll get mad and just say fuck you and leave the conversation quick. I think Sassy was annoyed, blah, 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 blah. She was summoned. She was annoyed because she was summoned and felt she didn't owe an explanation, and she didn't say it that way. So it just went left. So was she was asked to come up on the panel and she wasn't there already? I know, lady of the hour, but it's so hard to commit to. I try. I missed the morning commute routine. I was just happy to see him go live. Oh, I didn't know he went live last night. Oh wow. Okay. It's not that I don't F with her. It's an honest assessment of what I saw. Sassy has a habit of saying people are jealous, so I don't want my views to seem as biased. All right, Mary, I respect that. To hell with the boys. I'd rather watch the Today Show. And so yeah, I actually watch the Today Show from 9 o'clock on every day. And then at 11 o'clock, I turn to the View. Hey, Jinxie, I finally made it in the docket, and now this. Don't do that, Levon. You got anything else to talk about? I ain't begged, child. I ain't begged in a minute. I really haven't. So you doing big back shit and mine. Okay, girl. Hey, speaking of bit back, if y'all follow my TikTok, I've been putting up some videos. Thank you for the super chat, Anthony Smith. I definitely appreciate you. But I've been sharing more and more videos on TikTok. So if you haven't already followed it, y'all make sure y'all go follow it. What Fifi comments say? Hold on. I thought I read one of them, Fifi. Oh, and YTC was giving an explanation to why she wasn't at the live yesterday. Okay. I watched The View. Yes, I love The View. Hey, Hypnotic. I feel like Bless Show. I like Bless Show and I like Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q talk politics, which is my favorite. Yes. Fifi,
This man,
what up, boo?
this quick. What they gonna make up? What the problem was? Sassy just didn't deliver the problem, her issue correctly. The problem was Sassy felt summoned yesterday by old boy, and then YouTube camera was in the chat explaining what she had a meeting. When in actuality, Sassy just wasn't coming and felt like he don't need no fucking explanation. Who is he to summon her? But
Okay.
that's not what she told her. And that's how the stuff went left. And it probably was already, they both probably was annoyed with each other at that point anyway. But yeah, that's what kicked it off. And she didn't tell her that she was going all around it about meetings and stuff. But the real issue was she was summoned, and then she saw her in the chat explaining why she wasn't there. And she felt like he didn't need no exclamation. So why you explaining? But that's not how she said it to her or nothing. I don't know what the hell the meeting stuff and all that. But yeah, but that's what kicked it off.
Okay. Okay.
Cause that
So do
grew
you
legs. That could have been short and sweet. All she had to say was, "Girl, I wasn't coming over there, and don't be, you ain't got to be explaining to him why I'm not there because I wasn't coming. Who was he?" But she didn't say that.
so it came off a little bit abrasive and that's why I was
It
taking
came
that way.
out. It was like she said something totally different. But that's what
Thank
the
you,
issue
USN
was.
retired. Here
Yeah,
listening as usual. I appreciate the support and thank you for the super chat.
yeah. But
So, in
and
your
I told
opinion,
her I was like, it was your delivery because that's what that wasn't what you said. That's what you was
and that's what I was
saying,
just say.
but that's
So,
not
in
how you
your
said
opinion,
it.
Fee, do you think
Huh?
that they could come back from it?
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't that serious because that's really what the issue was, but it grew legs and went somewhere else.
Now, do you agree that I mean, because you can't tell nobody when to go live or anything. Hey, BA Superstar, do you feel that Sassy shouldn't have went live with that knowing, right away? Should she have addressed or waited until she spoke to YTC before she went live? Or
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I can't because I'm a counselor too. That's how I already knew where she was going. She was like, she saw her in the chat, and that was the whole thing. He summoned her, but who is he? Why you explaining
so
to him?
wasn't it
Why is he
mainly the
there?
miss? Wasn't this true? The issue is that she told her she said that in private, but it was actually said in public, which it was in public because when I started red
That
balling,
wasn't the issue. That's why I'm saying it grew legs
it
and
was
went
more
somewhere
about
else.
so that's just where the conversation started. But then
Yeah,
it was more so about the fact that Rodney was summoning her, and she didn't like the fact that YTC was answering to him and telling her where she was, him where she was.
like giving an excuse to why she not there.
Just let him
Cause she,
think whatever or nothing. Fuck,
yeah, cause she
fuck him
wasn't
at
coming
that
no
point.
way.
And just,
Her whole
I
thing
got
is
you.
who is he to be summoning her. So yeah, but that about that's what I'm saying. It grew legs and went something in a whole nother direction.
And Lady Tia said grew legs when Sassy went live, which I can agree. I mean, of course, it's going to fuel the fire, so that's to be accepted. RNY.
Yeah, because that's what started it.
Hey,
That, and then they went
stepson.
to talking about the meeting stuff, which I don't really. It really wasn't even that serious about the meeting. And then YouTube camera basically is the equivalent to hanging up in her face. She just ended the live. So then she felt like she didn't get out what she had needed to say. So then she went live, and then she came back live, and then I was in and out working. So I was like, "What the hell?" And then that's when I went back and listened to the end of the video, and I was like, and I asked, I was like, your delivery was wrong. Like you was talking about something totally different, and that what the issue was. He was summoning you, and you just was felt like, who the fuck is he? I ain't going over there. And then she was, that's how you had to tell her, girl. You had to tell him where I was at.
I get that. I do get that
Yeah.
part. I couldn't say it, of course, because they'll say I'm trying to cape for Sassy. I can understand when you put
No,
it
I'm
like
saying
that.
that's really what the issue was, but what the conversation they was having was something totally different.
So here's my thing, right? Hey, Fifi TV. Hey,
Hey,
stepson.
Hey, hey, hey.
So here's my thing. For Sassy to sit there and say that nobody is going to summons her to go talk to him when just yesterday Rodney was talking to her from the chat. And Rodney said, I'll have this conversation or I'll go live when I get off work.
but
Sassy
it,
then says, get off work, nigga.
and then he also said he wasn't gonna hit the link no way. He was gonna do it on his live.
Exactly. So I still don't understand why Sassy feels like
So
she was
if he
summoned.
felt like he wasn't gonna hit that link, probably felt like she wasn't gonna hit his. Same about
Exactly.
Rodney.
Exactly. So I'm just like, but Sassy, you brag about all these meetings for work, and I'm starting to believe that these air quotations meetings for work is an excuse to run away from a conversation. That's just how I feel, because you mysteriously always have a meeting to go to. And that I have a meeting wasn't private. It was public.
Yeah, that was definitely public. I can't say that.
So I don't
That's what I'm saying. I
understand it.
don't. That's not even what the issue
But that
was.
was, I mean, but that just added to it. Because I mean,
Yeah, I'm
if
saying
that
that's
part
that's
wouldn't
what
have,
made it go left.
but I was about to
Yeah,
say,
that
Fifi,
was
if that part wasn't included, we wouldn't be here. Hey, Purple Peach. But it is, so
exactly.
we
That's
have to
that's.
include it. We have to speak on it because it happened.
I know. That's what I was telling. I was like, that's just the. I don't know if it's the delivery. It just went left.
What's up, Pizarro? Yeah. So, hey, Bernadette. Up, hold on. I ain't see Toya in the back. Hey, Jen Jen. Hey, Toya. Got the
But
ladies
then
night.
to also turn around and say, then to say, well, I know that you're mad and I don't care. Excuse me? What?
Oh, I didn't hear that part. See, I
Oh,
missed that. Hey, Bella.
yeah.
So I didn't hear all that neither because I am working and I in and out of the chat. I just logged off though, so I'm off
And when
now.
she said that, that's when YouTube cameras decided to pull a Kwani and say, fuck you, bitch, and goodbye. And ended the stream right then and there.
Okay, no, I
Like,
did hear that then. That was on the stream together. Okay.
yes, that was like at the very
She
end.
did.
It's at yeah, because
She
I
pretty
didn't
much
know
said
what
it
was
in
going
like,
on, and I went back and listened. It's at the very like right before it cut off.
Yes. I said, oh. She said, oh, you don't care that I'm mad? I got something for you.
now, Molly, we understand that, and I get called a caper, and I'm kissing her ass. I'm only going to say this with Molly right
I
now,
like
and then I'm
both of
going.
them though. I'm just
Right,
feel
but
like
look, his.
they gonna get over it. They'll be all right.
So I'm not speaking to her defense, but she does use a lot of sarcasm. I do as well. Just like I call a lot of bitches and
I
stuff.
do
I don't
too.
mean no harm when I say it. It's just the slick way that I talk. Oh, pretty lady. But when it comes to Sassy, me and her talk like that together, and I talk to her like I would one of my good Judys in real life, like bitch, this, that, and the third. And me and
Yeah.
her can talk about anything. So me and her have a different type of relationship, and I don't know if it's that a bond that she has with the gays. That's why we can understand it, but I'm not
Mhm.
offended by it. I don't
So
pay
I
it no
talk like
mind.
that too with my friends.
Right. So it's like I see it in a different aspect than you guys see it. It has nothing to do with me kissing her ass. That's all I wanted to say.
No, and I
I,
can see that. But
I do.
we would be remiss if we never acknowledge the fact that, and this maybe this is just my personal opinion. YouTube cameras, her actions today just only did not stem from what happened today. That sounded like a buildup because we all stood over there and we were sassy. Oh, highlight that person's comment. Oh, you're stupid. Oh no. Oh no. And then this whole khaki Baron person yesterday, how Sassy straight snapped on him or her, whatever that person is, and was just like block them. But and I just feel like this is just a build up of stuff that happened over time. And today, YouTube camera
This
said,
was the last
"To
straw.
hell with this. I'm just gonna snap."
Right. I feel.
Hello, can you
Hey,
guys hear
hey,
me
thank
okay?
you, Fifi, for
Yep, I
coming
hear
up. I
you.
think she fell off.
Okay. I'm
Um,
outside, so I gotta
I was
make
just
sure
saying,
you
I'm
guys
gonna
can
let
hear me.
Toya speak. Go ahead, Toya.
Um, I'm just gonna speak on the positive part of it. Well, a little bit of mostly positive. I really do like them together. Because it is, someone mentioned it, it is a good cop back cop because YouTube cameras is more soft spoken.
Mm-hmm.
And, as for Sassy, she'll give her opinion or what have you. But it did feel like today was a little bit off. So I do hope that they do make up and, if they don't do the show again, at least, save their YouTube ship at least, because there is a
Right.
nice dynamic that they do have. And I really, really admire both. I really do. And I like what they were going. It's a miscommunication, but also at the same time, as someone who can be condescending, I said condescending. uh, I understand that sometimes you also have to realize, not everyone can deal with that kind of personality. Everyone has a different personality. And you
Yes,
also
sir.
have to think about other people's feelings as well. So, I mean, the best way to do it, Sassy, don't be mad, apologize, move on, and then, wash our hands of this. So, but that's all I have to say. That was my positive aspect. I'm going to go take myself down back into the chat.
Have an
Bye,
amazing
y'all.
time. You look beautiful out there. Hey,
Thank you. I'm getting
Krista. Hey,
tan.
Auntie.
Bye.
Right. So
And I'm
I
gonna
do
kind of
feel I
piggyback
don't
off
feel
of
like
Toya's. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, boom.
I don't feel like they went below the belt. So I mean, I don't see
Oh
why they
no.
couldn't reconcile. It's okay to get upset, to be frustrated. You can verbalize
Mhm.
your frustration and still be able to come back from it.
Oh, I agree with that. And to kind of piggyback off what Toya said, I agree. I enjoy them two together because I like to see you two cameras get riled up and she start talking that girlfriend lingo with Sassy. It's the most adorable thing in the world.
I say so.
However, if you know that somebody is, you can't talk to everybody the same way. How I talk to my sister ain't how I talk to my bestie, and how I talk to my bestie ain't how I talk to my cousin. So it's like I don't want to say code switching, but it is at the end of the day.
You got
And
to know
I
your audience.
really
You can't talk to
exactly,
everybody the same. Yeah,
exactly. And I honestly, I may not be the biggest Sassy fan, but I do want them to make up in due time. But I also want them to understand that making up doesn't mean y'all have to go back and do a show together.
that's true. Yeah, let this be the point that you see. Hey, we did something good, but that time has passed now. Because I'm the
Mm-hmm.
type of person. Once we bump heads in a certain type of way, I can't really go back to the same way it was because
Right.
I'll never be able to trust it again. So I would much rather just distance myself and keep the friendship. We don't have to be up under each other.
Very much so. Very much so. But that's all I wanted to add. I'm about to get back to work, Chad.
Appreciate you.
All right. Bye,
Do you think the
stepson.
private call came before Sassy went live? So Sassy said that she attempted to reach out to her immediately following the show, and once she didn't answer, at that point that's when she did go live. Oh shit! Hold on, I did hit something. Hold on, I was trying to. There we go. What's up, my love?
Hey, O.D.S. Hey,
Hey,
nephew.
hey.
Hey to everybody in the chat. Um, I just wanted to give my input on it because
Okay.
everybody know I am not a Sassy fan at all, and for many good reasons. I find she's very rude, and it's nice to know that others agree. Hmm. I have been enjoying this day today. Okay. Also, I think YouTube Camera's channel does just fine the way she's been doing her channel, in my opinion. It There was a lot of negative talk about her channel since Sassy's been there. With a lot of people feeling uncomfortable for whatever reason. When
Agree.
they're used to that being a place where everybody can go and just feel free, neutral, even from other sectors. But since Sassy's been there, it's been a lot of negative talk about the show out here in the streets. So,
So I got to ask you on this beat because you always got the word from the streets when there's something going on. You always the first one to say, it's something the street like when you was coming to the codes and you said the streets said that they need to soften this up and they need to bring a lady over here, this and that and this. What is these streets you be on? Because I ain't heard nobody say nothing about the show being of a certain way. Let me do a poll on that. Hold on, let me end this first poll. So the first
well,
poll
y'all
has
got
ended, you
outed all
guys.
over the place. I don't just hang over here in the beef
So look,
sector.
the
I
first
go to
poll
the
was Sassy and YTC continue. The 50% say hell no, 33% say yeah, 16% said they don't give a damn, and 488 people voted. Now, the next question is, and y'all be completely honest, no matter how you feel about Sassy or anything, answer this question with honesty, and we're gonna give it 2 minutes, and we're gonna see. Hold on, this is based off of what Krista is saying. Hold on.
Now that's gonna make the whole subject go just because we want to say she's lying. I just think YT Cameras is so sweet. She's a sweetheart, and she don't she's not out here bullying and acting nasty towards people. And people everywhere love her. She has a very, very good reputation out here on these streets. And to be a person who give commentary and yet everybody still respect her and still, I
For
think
real.
that says a lot because sometimes when you come out here and do commentary, honey, folks will be looking
All right,
at you
let me
real.
because I'm shady, auntie. So I'm gonna let you know what the poll says. Y'all vote. Y'all got 2 more minutes to vote. It said, "Is the street saying they don't like them together? Yes, no, or wig lying?" So we gonna see what they say, auntie. So we gonna see what they saying. Um, What she said, bizarre. How she said it? What did you? How did you say it, Auntie?
But
As far as do you agree with is the street saying they don't like them together, or that it's been an uncomfortable environment? You said correct.
well, no, I was just saying that there's been negative talk about her thing that she does ever
The
since
show now,
Sassy.
the morning show.
Yeah, I'm not used to hearing anybody really say anything negative about her commentary, but mm, yeah. So I wanted to say that part, and also I just want to say, because Sassy, you probably didn't hear my video, and that's all right, girlfriend. But I did one to you, girl. When you gonna show us if you really sassy? Because we want to see, we want to know. Because I was over listening to somebody today, and folks was saying that they believe that you like this is some type of underlying, some type of insecurity. They think, and I had to agree. Yeah, to be
Okay.
so nasty and rude towards everybody like that, and then you somebody you refuse to come on the camera and let us see who you is. And
So
plus, I
maybe
think
because
it's
I don't
rude
hang
people
out in the black
going
sector
to
and stuff, maybe
Vegas.
that's why I'm not hearing nothing. Because Flip Mary said Flip Flop Krista is telling the truth. Some black sector people have this way.
And plus, I flip
Even
flop
Bob
Krista.
said I've never heard people saying the show was bad, but I've seen people saying they don't like them together. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's and you don't usually hear YT's. You don't. Everybody like respects her. She has a great reputation out here in these
Not a
streets.
clip
If
interview.
it's somebody that could slap me and call me all kind of bees on here and I wouldn't respond to, it would be her because I know everybody would. Honey, you think they light up on me now? I
Okay.
know they would get in my, huh? You know
Can
what
you
I'm
see
saying?
that comment on the screen?
I ain't got no
Well,
glasses.
I'll make it bigger for you. There you go.
What is that?
I can't hear you. You're too close to the camera.
Oh,
Stupid. But yeah. So I mean, a lot of we already know some people care for Sassy, some people don't. I'm fond of Sassy. We cool. So I
yeah.
mean, I do see. I felt like it was she did jump the gun with the response. She gave it a nonchalant response, which can be a trigger, especially if a person perceives it that way, or it wasn't the time for it. I don't know if it was. I guess they was long in the live. I don't know how long YTC had been up, so she might have been just over it, ready to go. So hey J Don, all she had to do is let them know that she wasn't coming. Oh, and yeah, so I appreciate it. I mean, it is what it is. So
What it
I
is
don't.
too. I think it's rude because there's been a couple times, when I'm out here, and my name is in the lights on the YouTube streets, and I've been on panels where people have, given their opinion about whatever I have going on. And we know sometimes I just have a little bit going on. And she'll like just jump up and she want to shut everybody else down, tell them to be quiet. She got 5 minutes and she want me to hear her. And I'll get down and tell her I'm not listening to nothing you got to say. No, it don't work like that. And so, her and I, we've had our differences because of that. Because I think that's rude.
What up,
I
Riggs?
think it's
You
very
talking about
rude.
Sassy?
I'm talking about Sassy. I think
Okay,
she's very rude. And she's rude to adults. And she's rude to all adults.
we heard she.
You don't just pick fat ones to be rude to or skinny ones or short or tall. She just say, if you're an adult above 18, I'm going to be nasty and rude to you. And I don't think that's cool at all.
Gotcha.
But I'll get
The
down.
Sage, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I definitely do appreciate it.
I'll
And
get down. Good to see
thank
you,
you for coming
Pastor.
up. I'll share your live after this one. I'll go back and watch it as well. I saw you were live. I did know you were live. I mentioned it earlier. But
I
I
appreciate that.
gotta jump,
That's
in these streets, you gotta jump in, get in where you fit in.
yeah, you do. You
Oh,
do. But thank you. I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna get down
all
and
right.
shout go back into the chat and finish with everybody else. Bye y'all.
All right. All right, thank you. Not just like uppity but got teeth. Y'all are a mess. Chat has been saying it was gonna fall out every day. We got Jake here. Hey Jake, how are ya?
Hi, hi, O.D.S. How are ya? Let
I'm
me
well.
tell you what's
Is
so.
your mouth fresh and clean?
Yes, it is.
I heard you were
But my
talking today.
gums, yeah, my gums do hurt though. They
Oh,
hurt.
did they have to push them back a little bit?
Yeah. You
Did you get a
know,
deep cleaning?
they. Yes,
Okay,
and the
they
way
really
she
do,
did
and I
that
won't be
is.
funny. They take the floss and they pull your gums back. Hey, smash it. Not watch my back. Hey, Trish, you not mad at me no more? But no, they literally feed in between every single tooth, and they pull
Hmm.
Nest White Grandma. Who is Nest White Grandma? And they pull your gums back, and then they clean and scrape off all of the plaque on your teeth and your gums and stuff, and then they put them down. My
Hmm.
gums were sore for like 2 days after that. They did that when I got my
Yeah,
teeth.
it's crazy because I didn't really start feeling the soreness until probably like about 2 hours ago, 3 hours. Because for a while I didn't really feel it, but I think now that everything is settled, then yeah. But I wanted to tell you funny thing. So I was watching Kamala Harris. She
Kamala,
did
go
like
ahead.
a yeah, Kamala.
Don't do it. Go ahead.
Well, she was doing her press thing yesterday, and I watched it. But you know how they let like certain politicians come like almost like the opening show, and the white man. I don't know who this white man is, but he a Democrat, and that white man came out there and said, "Hello, friends, how are you?"
Sounding
And
like
I
you.
about died. Yes,
Right.
I about died because that's where I got that from. Not from that man per se, but just jolly white people. They do that a lot.
But I get it every single time. How the hell are ya? Hi, how are ya? And I can see you with your
Yeah,
hand out just as stiff, waiting to shake her hand.
right. But yeah, but I want to say that
Miss Toby.
I think it's unfortunate this thing that's happened with YouTube cameras and Sassy, because I was trying to be that ghetto intellect where I would try to come in, I guess my point of view just for a few minutes and then leave, kind of like
Mhm.
what ghetto intellect did for Code and MBK.
Okay, okay. Well, do you? But I mean, I guess. Do you think the dynamic of the show is done?
I don't know because I don't think so. I just if it don't go any further, I think that they might be able to rebound from this. Um,
Okay,
I think so. But I just think that everybody doing the commentary is what's making it hard. But it comes with the territory.
okay. Well, I do wish them the best in that, and I'm glad your teeth are nice and clean. Bitch, I got
Yeah. Well,
scared for a
thank you.
second, Trish. You can't do that, Trish. I felt like I was being porn bomb, bitch. I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
Trish. Looking
Yes,
like a cat burglar.
right.
Exactly. We in the
Smash it,
house.
Trish.
I'm looking around this little living room and high ceilings and
Don't
everything. I want to
steal
see what
nothing
I can
now.
steal. Yeah,
I
I
about
was
to say
about
don't
to
steal
say that.
nothing.
Oh God.
Hi, Trish. I'm glad to know that you're still subscribed. I know we had a rocky week about two
Oh,
weeks
I'm
ago.
gonna be subscribed until you slip up. I don't play the
Gotcha.
games. I know y'all don't believe me, but it is what it is. Hey,
Not they said
O.D.S.
it. Look, hold on. Who is Wanda from Living Color? Who you have on your live yesterday, Jadon? You were being soft with.
That I was being soft with on my live.
Yes.
It was me, Ness, Laurie, and Lemon.
Oh, okay. Who is they calling Wanda from? Are they calling Lori Wanda?
I don't know who they calling Wanda.
Oh, okay. I'll leave that alone then. But Trish, what's going on?
Nothing. I just came up here to scare you. Hush.
How
Bye.
have you heard the commentary?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Blah blah.
Truthfully,
I know you don't really care for Sassy, but I didn't know if you had a true assessment.
I don't like either one because
Okay. You
they
don't like
both
Roxy C either? I didn't know that.
right. So they don't like me, and I don't like. Well, I don't like Sassy first. But YouTube cameras, I'll take YouTube cameras over Sassy any day, or any day, and I don't
Okay,
like
okay. Jadon Ness is Wanda. I didn't know that. I didn't. It didn't dawn on me, but oh, you were being soft because she had lost. Oh, I know what they're talking about now. She lost the lady
Yeah.
that from the discipleship. I didn't know she was a white lady, but that's y'all trifling. Y'all know that. I'm not messing with y'all.
And I don't even see why they got to let Ness have one day of rest, y'all. But yeah, that was really sad because I remember when she came from that discipleship and she talked about that lady. So it's just weird.
Did you and Ness
It's
fall out
surreal.
yesterday too?
Yeah, but she apologized to me up on her channel, so we okay now.
Okay, okay. Well, that's good. I
Yeah.
do want to welcome Miss Cruiser to the panel. Hey, Miss Cruiser.
Hello. Hey, everyone on the panel, everyone in the chat. I have an
Hi.
opinion.
Go ahead.
So I do like them on the show together. This is going to be unpopular opinion. I do enjoy them on the show together. I just think that they need to have some boundaries and work some things out, talk some things through, give it a little bit of time, and then come back together. I think they should talk behind the scenes. It would have been hard for her to talk to uh, YouTube cameras because YouTube cameras ended the live. So she would have had to call her because she ended the live. So I hope that they talk behind the scenes and then do something very brief because it happened in the public. So you gotta kind of address it.
Miss
But I would
Cruiser,
address. Hmm.
honestly, come on now. Let's be grown adults.
That's
If
what I'm being,
you
Trish.
no, Cruiser, I hate when y'all get up here acting like y'all all
Hold on, Trish. Hold on,
fine
Trish.
and
Hold on,
shit.
Trish. Trish, hold on. Let her do finish though, because you didn't have anything to comment before.
No,
Let her
because
finish.
she just made something up.
That's her opinion. If that's how she, but I gave that same assessment. I said
I
that.
can't
It don't
stand these
matter. Cruiser
Virgos.
matters. Cruiser matters. Not you.
Okay, just go on mute.
Okay,
Let her finish, please. Thank you.
fine.
You know, Trish just argues with me because she's from up in New York. I'm from North Carolina. She know North Carolina's better, and she just want to pick on me. Anyway,
You know I'm from Carolina
I
too,
just
so
now I just made that up.
Exactly.
Hush. I don't know why she won't get along, but yeah. So I wish they would talk about behind the scenes. You know, do some boundaries. Because sometimes girlfriends get to talking, trash to each other, a little playful banter. Sometimes you have to know when it's going too far or when the other one ain't in the mood or whatever it is. Talk behind the scenes, come back. We talked about it, address it very, very briefly. And then wait a little while to move on with the show. I thought it was, I enjoyed seeing them together.
Now can I
yeah.
speak?
Go ahead, Trish.
Well, I want to respond to Miss Cruiser like I was. Um, you know damn well if you was YouTube cameras and you spoke to Sassy behind the scenes after what she did online, you would cuss her the fuck out of here. Bitch, who you talking to? I would be dragging that bitch when she hangs up and blocks me. On mute.
And
I
I
actually,
would.
I'll let you answer
Trish,
that, Miss.
yes, I would. I would. Behind the scenes, it would be, a lot of, yelling and screaming and
Except
whatnot.
not yet really yelling and screaming, but you would say, "Who the fuck are you
Who's to say
talking
that's
to?"
never happened? But that's nobody else's business but
Absolutely.
theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think it's ever happened yet. That's what I
But
believe.
well, you don't pay attention on the streets. Also, I do
I
remember a
do. I'm a
time.
spirit. I don't need to pay attention. I'm a
Hold on,
spiritualist.
Trish,
I know what
because
happened.
3 months ago when you was
It was
out,
a build up. It
hold
was a
on,
build up because
let me find
Sassy
her
don't
mute.
have no real friends. She likes dick. She
Let me
likes
find her
you.
mute button because it was a time 3 months ago where they accidentally stepped on each other's toes at a moment, and I could feel some contingency going on. And I might not know what happened behind the scenes, but I definitely know a conversation had to be had in order to continue talking. Am I right or wrong, Miss Cruiser?
I agree with that part. Don't
Yeah.
say Miss Lucy.
Yeah, but I think this one's going to have to be a little bit more intense. And I
No, I
understand
was
what
just
people
saying
are
in general
saying.
though,
Yeah,
to say
thanks for
Go
what
ahead.
keeping
you
it
would
real,
do.
Miss Cruiser.
Trish can't speak for that. You would have that conversation as you know what I'm saying, and then y'all can continue on or whatever. So
Yeah, and it would have to come back to the public. I agree. That's why I said, come back, because like
hey
one of
damn.
the like just Kimmy said, mommy say you act up in the public, I'm gonna act up in the public. So it's gonna come where it happens. So that's why I said they do have to come back, or don't have to, but they should come back out here and do a little something. But I think the majority of the ugliness would probably be, whatever they have to hash out behind the scenes.
Well,
I
and
have
what I noticed, because I was watching them regularly, um, I think that they both are cancers, which is an emotional sign. But then also, I believe that they fell into the dynamic where Sassy was like the older twin. That's why they called each other twin. And I just believe that maybe YouTube cameras kind of got tired of being talked to because Sassy's the older one. you know, sometimes when people are older than you, they will talk a certain way to you. And I think that it was her breaking point today. But I
I
hope that they can
personally think I
reconcile.
don't think Sassy like pretty bitches. I'm sorry. I have a problem with YouTube cameras, but she's cute, and Sassy refused to show her fucking grill or her ass. She don't like bitches with titties and ass and cute faces. I'm on mute.
And so fuck a sign is about respect. A lot of people saying they don't believe in that astrology stuff. A lot of people relate that and allow that to dictate behavior patterns. I'm not one that takes that. Like in relationships, you're not gonna tell me, "Oh, I'm a Taurus, I can get away with this." No, you're a Taurus, but we still gonna address this. Like, so I don't do
Yeah,
And
that.
I
I,
do agree
Taurus,
that the
uh,
apology definitely needs to be public. I agree with that. Definitely. That's why I said they need to come back out and let some things be done public. Uh, I think that YouTube cameras do deserve a public apology. But again, that's my unpopular
What up, Sir
opinion.
King? Sir King said
Well, but
y'all missing the point. Do you think Sassy would be okay if YTC talked to her the way that she talks to her?
hell
Absolutely not.
no, hell no.
no, and I just want to say to Deanna, me and Deanna both Virgos, but we are both very outspoken. So I don't think that we will be able to do a morning show because we are so similar when it comes to that.
Is it
So
safe
let
to
me
say
say
that
this
morning
in
shows
question
are cursed?
to somebody asked. Go ahead.
I was just saying, is it safe to say that morning shows are cursed?
Mm-mm,
No.
No, not at
no,
all. That's a
no.
lie. Been here too long. There've been a
I,
lot
I
of
need I need the morning shows. Uh,
yes.
In answer to someone asking, what was the question? Oh, would Sassy have let YouTube cameras talk to her that way? Y'all ain't gonna like my answer. Um, we teach people how to treat us,
So
not
you
not
saying that
casting
had
blame at all. But I'm saying that we teach people what we allow is teaching people how to treat us. So sometimes it needs to be stopped when it's first started. When you first realize that you don't like it, something needs to be said right then rather than the build up. But we're beyond that.
Exactly.
We can't back up now. We're beyond that. She letting her know. She didn't let her know then, but she sure let her know this morning. Try it
Exactly.
again. See what happens.
Exactly.
so I
Exactly.
didn't mean that morning shows in general, but I meant the dynamic of a two host where you have to have a panel of or a host and co-host, I should have said. Is that a curse on that? The host co-host? Because at that point, one person, I mean, let's not it go the host and co-host situation goes way back. Shouts out to Sir King in the chat. So let's you know what I'm saying? So is that
So you
dynamic a
saying
bad
Sir
thing?
King started the first? I'm on mute. I
No, but
can't.
remember Lemon was his co-host for the longest.
What about before him? Oh, I forgot. You're a new bitch. Go
I
ahead.
used to be up on the panel, don't you forget? Because that's where I first started my clout chase was on Sir
The
King
B
panel.
sector didn't start with Sir King though. But go
No,
ahead. I'm on
no,
mute.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about who's here. Do you see the others here?
He's not here either.
He is right there.
I don't see him. Where he's at? Oh, okay. I'm calling from jail, y'all. I'm on
Look,
mute. I got
you see
5
him on the
minutes.
screen?
Trish,
Huh?
put them glasses on, girl.
Maybe it was a view.
Oh,
He's
I'm
here.
so tired of you, girl.
I tried to ignore him, to be honest with you, Cruz. I don't
Oh,
want to
okay.
see.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was what
Okay.
you're doing. Meow Meow said, "Do you think does Sassy think she was wrong?" Sassy would have to answer that. I can't answer for Sassy. If you watched her live, she didn't quite understand where YouTube camera was coming from to be as offended or how it got so fast. Do I think that she was wrong? I can't say. I don't. From her actions,
Oh
I'll say
my
no.
God.
From her
Okay.
From
actions, I'll say
listening
no.
to Fifi, when I heard Fifi, I kind of started seeing things a different way. When Fifi
How
said it was
so?
kind of, I would love to hear what she said again because I sometimes forget stuff and I don't want to misrepresent what she said, but it's almost like they were having two different conversations.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
and I agree with Fifi too with what she said because I hate I and for the life of me, once upon a time there used to be so many people doing it, putting come here and putting somebody's name up in it. I couldn't stand that mess when people was doing that a lot. And so I can understand Sassy's perspective with that because somebody put me to come here and I'm supposed to drop everything I'm doing just to show up. Absolutely not.
Right,
And
so
so
listen,
I get hmm?
I was gonna play Fifi's part real quick because I ain't got much
Oh,
longer
okay,
anyway.
okay.
'Cause, I'll
Okay.
be in and out. Hold on.
ODS. I'm gonna take the TV and I'm out of here. Smash it.
All
Thank
right,
you.
appreciate you.
what they gonna make up. What the problem was, Sassy just didn't deliver the problem, her issue correctly. The problem was Sassy felt summoned yesterday by old boy, and then YouTube camera was in the chat explaining what she had a meeting. When in actuality, Sassy just wasn't coming and felt like he don't need no fucking explanation. Who is he to summon her? Okay. But that's not what she told her. And that's how the stuff went left. And it probably was already, they both probably was in love with each other at that point anyway. But yeah, that's what kicked it off. And she didn't tell her that she was going all around it about meetings and stuff. But the real issue was she was summoned. And then she saw her in the chat explaining why she wasn't there. And she felt like he didn't need no exclamation. So why you explaining? But that's not how she said it to her or nothing. I don't know what the hell, the meeting stuff and all that. But
did that help, Miss Cruiser?
Yeah, so and I hope Fifi is still in because I hate when people misrepresent what I've said. But it sounds like from what I'm hearing, YouTube cameras were saying, "Why are you saying I can't say you at work? You know, everybody know you say you at work. You say you that you gotta catch a plane, gotta go to a Zoom, got a meeting, blah blah blah." And Sassy was saying, "Don't explain to him where I'm at. You don't have to explain to him that I'm at work." I may be wrong, but it sounds like they was arguing kind of two different points, maybe.
Now we're not, and I hope y'all don't think that I'm not defending or making excuses for Sassy's disrespect. I do feel like it was a level of disrespect in the conversation and the tone, but y'all know I have no limit and I have no filter for my mouth, so I'm disrespectful wherever I talk and things. So I'm not going to play it only because I didn't get YTC's permission, so I don't really want to play her content because folks be, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she would, but I don't want to give anybody the opportunity to do anything. And plus, I got to get up out of here. Y'all know 5:30 be my cutoff.
And having said that,
okay,
her tone, Sassy's tone was still harsh. It was still her energy that she meant for Rodney. She was throwing at YTC for sure.
So she got caught in the line of fire with it, eh?
And it's wrong, and that's why I think that YTC deserves an apology, because it's like, even though we kind of having this argument about two different things, why are you still so almost aggressive with it?
So Jenny is saying y'all missing the point where she said she told her that in private. That's what kicked it off. But that was the miscommunication though, Jenny, because while Sassy was thinking she said something in private, it wasn't. It was on that same fucking. I mean, I'm sorry to cuss at you, Jenny. It was on that same fucking live though. I literally came into the live with Sassy saying, "I have a meeting to get to, this, that, and I have something else to get to, and then I'll be back around," or something like that. Now, I think Sassy might have talked too fast, and she was just saying, "I told you that in private," thinking that I don't know what she was thinking, or she just wasn't thinking at that moment. But it definitely was said out loud. So we can all agree to that. It was said out loud in the thing, and that just it snowballed domino effect as to what went on. So that was never meant for Rodney, and it should have went to you. I can agree that the fever was meant for Rodney, not YTC. But I mean, at this point, Sassy got to stand in it, which I don't think she'll have that problem. I do wish that her and YTC could talk so they can clear paths, even if they don't do a morning show, just to maintain the relationship that they've grown to have. And that's just what I'll say. Y'all can feel how y'all want to. Y'all can drag me for my opinion. I ain't about to come on here and drag a friend. I mean, unless Sassy was to come out here and drag me, I don't have a reason to drag her in this situation. To the people who don't like her, this is your perfect opportunity. Jump on, get your clicks and views, have the conversation. I don't think she will personally mind, because I know I damn sure wouldn't. I'm going to still come out here and pop my shit when I want to. But I do want to thank everybody who came up on the link to have this conversation. Shouts out to Anthony for the... I'm not sure that. Hold on. Shouts out to Anthony for the 5 gifted, the Sage for the 5 gifted memberships, AKD for renewing, Miss USN retired for the super chat, and Anthony for the $20 super chat. I definitely appreciate the love and support. Thank you to my mods. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you everybody for being here. I wish it could have been longer, but it started raining and today was a work day, so I just snuck in here. But I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Hey, Deanna, and you better drag whenever the fuck you want to. And you better do it good and loud. And you better light a cigarette too, bitch. You better get it. But nah, I'm going to be back tomorrow. And we can kick shit tomorrow. We can go along with it. Y'all can come up here and talk all the shit y'all want about whatever y'all want. But today it's 5:30. I got to get back to real life. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all. Bye.